Hey guys, so with Australia Day tomorrow, I thought I'd put out a video. If you're looking for some recommendations for what to watch for Australia Day with your family, or you're just interested in Australian cinema, these are some of my favourite movies and TV shows. So they're definitely not the most noteworthy, like Crocodile Dundee. Not that there's anything wrong with those types of movies, but these are just my personal favourites. So we've got all different genres, some horror, some comedy, some romance. So there's everything for everybody. So anyway, this is in no particular order. So number one is Wolf Creek. So Wolf Creek is about an Australian serial killer who uses the outback as his hunting ground. So this is definitely not one for the squeamish. I love how it uses the outback to showcase the beauty and danger of Australia. So this has 2 movies and a spin-off TV show with 2 seasons. I would say the TV show is my favourite, especially season 2. And I would say the second movie is more enjoyable than the first to me personally. Let me know what you guys think. If you've seen Wolf Creek down below, do you enjoy it? Especially if you're not an Australian. I'd really like to know your opinion on it. So number 2 is Babe. So Babe is a kid's movie. It's a heartwarming story about a pig who learns to be a sheep pig, like a sheepdog. And yes, I realize it sounds a bit ridiculous, but it's actually a really great movie that I've watched several times growing up, and it's something that I feel like adults can actually enjoy as well. So number 3 is a creature feature called Rogue. So Rogue is about a giant crocodile, and it features John Garrett, who is the serial killer in Wolf Creek. So I feel like this is a really good Australian creature feature. Number 4 is Bait. So Bait is another creature feature, this time about sharks. So basically, a tsunami traps shoppers in a small Australian coastal town into this supermarket where sharks start to come in as the place gets flooded. So this is one I feel like if you like shark movies, you'll definitely enjoy. So number 5 is Spin Out. So this is a comedy romance about 2 friends falling in love in a small Australian town. So this has so much classic Australian themes and humour in it. And it stars Xavier Samuel, who was also in the previous mentioned movie Bait. So number 6 is Tomorrow When the War Began. So this is an action war movie about a group of friends who go camping, only to come back and find out that Australia is in a state of war. Number 7 is The Loved Ones. So this is a horror movie starring, once again, Xavier Samuel. I'm not doing this on purpose, he's just in a lot of movies that I like. So basically he gets asked out by this girl at his school who's a bit strange, a bit socially awkward. And it turns out she's an absolute psychopath who, when she gets rejected by him, she ends up kidnapping him, and her dad hold him hostage. And it is one of the most uncomfortable movies I've ever seen in my life, but it's also a good movie. One of the best Australian horror movies I've seen, so it is one that you'd probably want to avoid if you're squeamish. So number 8 is a TV show called Kath and Kim. So this is a classic Australian sitcom that captures the feel of Australian suburbia really well, done in a satirical nature. Number 9 is The Castle. So this is the only movie on my list that I would say is one of those classic movies you think of when you think of Australian movies. So this is about a family that lives next to the airport, and the government tries to come in and force them to move. So it's basically about this small, sort of down on their luck, working class family against the government. It's a comedy / drama, and I think it's a really well done movie. So number 10 is Two Hands. So this is a crime comedy starring a young Heath Ledger and Rose Byrne, who are 2 of my favourite Australian actors and actresses. So this is about a mob deal that goes bad. Basically, Heath Ledger's character owes the mob some money. He doesn't deliver on, so he has to go on the run. So this is funny considering that he later on goes to play the Joker. Anyway, so that's my top 10. Let me know what your picks are down below. Please like, subscribe, all of that YouTube stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.